When I create a new document, I often just start by opening an old document that is kind of similar and then making changes. For example, I might change the heading here, and I'll come over here with the direct select tool and I'll swap out these pictures, maybe for other pictures, or delete them. I'm going to select this text and type some other random text in here instead. And this is great unless I accidentally save over my original. It's too easy just to press Command S on the Mac or Control S on Windows and accidentally save over that original, which is bad. That is why templates are so great. A template is an InDesign document that you can use as a starting point for laying out a document, but which you can't accidentally save over. Now, you can turn any document into a template by going to the File menu and choosing Save As. I'm going to save this document into my templates folder that I created on my hard drive. You can save them anywhere you want, but the key here is that the Format pop-up menu should not be Document, but Template. You'll notice that the file name extension is changed to INDT for template. When I click Save, it doesn't look like anything changed, but I'm going to go ahead and close this document with a Command W on the Mac or a Control W on Windows, and then I'll go ahead and open that document again. I press Command O on the Mac, Control O on Windows, and then I'll select this document, click Open, or I could have just double-clicked on that document, I suppose, and it opens as an untitled document. Now I can't accidentally save over it. It's always untitled. Each time I open it, it's untitled. Now I can go ahead and make even more changes and so on and so on. And as soon as I press Command S on the Mac or Control S on Windows, or just go to the File menu and choose Save, it doesn't save the document. It automatically opens the Save As dialog box. I'm going to cancel this because I don't actually want to save this one. Instead, I want to show you one other way that you can turn any document into a template. I'll close this document. I don't need to save those changes. And I'm going to go back to my desktop here, and I can see my template inside my template folder. But let's say I wanted to choose this magazine file and turn that into a template. I could go through the Save As operation that I just talked about, but one other option would be to go to the File menu and choose Get Info on the Macintosh. And in Windows, you would right-click on the file and choose Properties from the context menu. Either way, you can turn on the locked property of this document. And when that's locked, now InDesign will not let you accidentally write over that document anymore. In this case, I'm not going to lock that. I'll go ahead and close this, and I'm going to show you one more thing about templates, because this is a question I get asked a lot. People say, okay, so I've got a template, I double-click on it, it opens it, but it always opens as untitled. How then am I ever supposed to change the template itself? Well, the trick is not to simply open it, but to open the original. And you do that by going to the Open menu, and instead open again from the File menu. And I'm going to select this, and instead of simply clicking on Open, I'm going to look down at the bottom of the dialog box where it says Open Normal and Open Original. That's the one I want. If I choose Open Original and click Open, it actually opens the template itself. Now I can go in here and type something, or move something, or do whatever else I wanted to do with it. And now when I save it, it actually does save the template on top of itself. I pressed Command S on the Mac or Control S on Windows. It saved the template, and now I'm good to go. Templates are great when you need to create a bunch of documents based on the same layout. However, creating a good template that you can give to colleagues, especially folks who don't know much about InDesign, is as much an art as a science. We'll cover some of the best practices for making templates in a future title, but for now, let's move on to the next chapter where we're going to learn about paths and all kinds of cool effects that you can apply in InDesign.